Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Vinny Figs Show. I'm your host, Vinny Figs. For for tonight is a special edition called The Super Bowl Jokes by Vinny Figs. So, today is the Super Bowl between the Seahawks and the Broncos. What a year has it been for both of these teams, the best offense versus the best defense. My final score is going to be 35-28 Seattle. I think it's going to come down to a very short game. It's going to go back and forth. My first prediction was 21-17 Seattle due to the whole weather and all that. But now that the weather looks pretty good right now, 35-28 seems like a very good prediction. Seems very evenly matched. So, so as for some Super Bowl jokes, here we go. At the Super Bowl, Bob received a free ticket to the Super Bowl from his company. Unfortunately, when Bob arrived at the stadium, he realizes the seat is in the last row in the corner of the stadium. He is closer to the Goodyear blimp than the field. About halfway through the first quarter, Bob noticed an empty seat, 10 rows off the field right on the 50-yard line. He decided to take a chance and make his way through the stadium and around the security guards to the empty seat. As he sat down, he asked the gentleman sitting next to him, "Excuse me, is anyone sitting here?" The man said no, very excited to be in such a great seat for the game. Bob said to the man next to him, "This is incredible. Who in their right mind would have a seat like this at the Super Bowl and not use it?" The man replied, "Well, actually, the seat belongs to me. I was supposed to come with my wife, but she passed away. This is the first Super Bowl we haven't been together more." It's a very sad joke, but it's not that bad. It's very, it's sad, it's sad at the same time. Here's another one. A guy named Joe receives a free ticket to the Super Bowl from his company. Unfortunately, when Joe arrives at the stadium, he realizes the seat is in the last row in the corner of the stadium. He's closer to the Goodyear blimp than the field. About halfway through the first quarter, Joe sees through his binoculars. Oh yeah, it's the same one. Here's another one. During the Super Bowl, there is another football game of note between the big animals and the little animals. The big animals were crushing little animals, and at halftime, the coach made a passionate speech to rally the little animals. At the start of the second half, the big animals had the ball. The first play, the elephant got stopped for no gain. The second play, the rhino was stopped for no gain. On third down, the hippo was thrown for a 5-yard loss. The defense huddled around the coach, and he asked excitedly, "Who stopped the elephant?" "I did," said the centipede. "Who stopped the rhino?" That was me too," said the centipede. "And how about the hippo?" "Who hit him for a 5-yard loss?" "Well, that was me, as well," said the centipede. "So, where were you during the first half?" demanded the coach. "Well," said the centipede, "I was having my ankles taped." Wait, centipedes? They don't have feet! They just have tiny little legs! They don't have any ankles! Very funny. Yep, yep. So, so as for the biggest thing, we're gonna have a poll also on the show, and my question is, who's going to win the Super Bowl tonight? So, yep, I'm going to go for the Seahawks. Hopefully they can get a championship first time. Hopefully. Stay classy, guys. Enjoy the game.